Hello students, I am Amrita Kulkarni. Welcome back to Amrita's Blink English. Today we are going to discuss Simple Equations chapter from class 7. हाच व्हिडिओ मराठीतून पाहण्यासाठी तुम्ही स्क्रीनवर दिलेल्या लिंकवर क्लिक करू शकता किंवा अमृताज ब्लिंक हे चॅनलवरती जाऊन हा व्हिडिओ तुम्ही मराठीतून देखील पाहू शकता. Equations. An equation is a condition on a variable. A variable takes on different numerical values. Its value is not fixed. Variables are denoted usually by letters of the alphabet such as X, Y, Z, L, M, N, P, etc. From variables, we form an expression. In an equation, there is always an equality sign. For example, 4x plus 5 is equal to 6x minus 25. First of all, let's understand what do you mean by an equation. Let's say I have an expression that is 1000 is equal to 100 into 10. Now here what we have taken as an example is 1000 is equal to 100 into 10. Now there is a main component as an equal to sign. What is on the left hand side of equal to sign? That is 1000, and what is on the right hand side of an equal to sign is 100 into 10. Now if you calculate the numerical values, left hand side value is already 1000 and on the right hand side 100 into 10 is equal to 1000. So whenever there is an equal to sign, it obviously indicates that whatever are the terms on the left hand side and whatever are the terms in any expression on the right hand side are always equal, and then only it is called as an equation. Now let's say in this example there are all numerical values, but let's say I have an expression 4x is equal to 100. Now here x is a variable, 4 into x is nothing but a term, and 100 is a numerical value. So 4x is equal to 100. Now x is a variable. Variable can take any numerical value, that is 0, 1, 2, 300 and so on. But here when we in this expression it is specified that 4x is equal to 100. So this x variable can take only one value which will satisfy this condition that 4x is equal to 100. So basically equation is any expression which is built around this equal to sign, and in this expression left hand side of the equal to sign and right hand side of the equal to sign are always equal, and then only it is called as an equation. Example 1. Write the following statements in the form of equation. The sum of 3 times x and 11 is 32. The sum of 3 times of x. Now here what we need to do is we need to create the equation from this variable part. The sum of 3 times of x. Now we have already studied BODMAS rule. So initially we need to perform multiplication, division operation, and then we will perform addition, subtraction. So the sum of 3 times of x. So 3 times of x will be nothing but 3 into x. Now the sum of 3 times x and 11. So 3 times x and 11 will be equal to 3x plus 11, and this value is given as 32. So our equation will be 3x plus 11 is equal to 32, and this is our final answer. Let's see example 2. Now we will assume the given number as z. You can take any variable x, y, z, a, b, c, anything. Here I have taken z. Now as per BODMAS rule, what we need to take initially is multiplication or division operation. So first of all the number is multiplied 6 times. So let's say z is multiplied by 6, then 6 into z. So 6z. Then you subtract 5 from 6 times of a number. So 6z minus 5, and after that the result obtained is 7. Hence we can say the given equation as 6z minus 5 is equal to 7. Example 3. Write the following statements in the form of equation. 1/4 of m is 3 more than 7. 1/4 of m, that means m into 1 by 4, which is equal to 1 by 4. Now the next statement is 1/4 of m is 3 more than 7. So basically if you subtract 7 from this given number, the difference obtained will be 3, and hence we can say m by 4 minus 7 is equal to 3, and hence the equation obtained is m by 4 minus 7 is equal to 3. You can also write it as m by 4 minus 3 is equal to 7. That is also equally correct. Example 4. Write the following statement in the form of equation. 1/3 of a number plus 5 is 8. Let's say the given number is n. Now 1/3 of a number. 1/3 of a number, that means n upon 3. Now what we need to do is plus 5. So we need to add 5 in this number. So n by 3 plus 5, and the resultant is 8. So n by 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. Example 5. Convert the following equation in statement form. X minus 5 is equal to 9. Now here reverse operation we need to do. Mathematical expression is given and we need to represent this in word format. Now x minus 5 is equal to 9. So we can say that if you subtract 5 from certain number, the resultant is 9. So we can say taking away 5 from x gives the result as 9. Example 6. Convert the following equation in the statement form. 5p is equal to 20. 5p is equal to 20. That means if you multiply 5 by p, or if you multiply p by 5, then the resultant is 20. 5 times p is 20. Example 7. Convert the following equation in statement form. 3n plus 7 is equal to 1. 3n plus 7 is equal to 1. Now here what we are doing? We are multiplying a variable by 3. Then after multiplication we are adding 7 to that number, and once this addition is done, the resultant obtained is 1. Hence we can say that add 7 to 3 times of n in order to get 1. Example 8. Convert the following equation in statement form. M by 5 minus 2 is equal to 6. In order to get 6 as an answer, what you need to do is you need to subtract 2. But you need to subtract 2 from which number? You need to subtract 2 from 1/5 of that particular number m. So you get 6 when you subtract 2 from 1/5 of a number m. M by 5 minus 2 is equal to 6. Example 9. Consider the following situation. Raju's father's age is 5 years more than 3 times Raju's age. Raju's father is 44 years old. Set up an equation to find Raju's age. Now the simplest trick to solve the equations is whatever is an unknown in the given problem, you have to assume the variable for that unknown. Now here in this equation, in this scenario, Raju's age is not known. So what we will do is we will assume that Raju's age is, let's say, y years. So first thing is done, that is Raju's age is y years. Now what is given? Raju's father's age is 5 years more than 3 times of Raju's age. Now 3 times of Raju's age. So what is 3 times of Raju's age? That will be 3y. Now 5 years more. So 5 years more than Raju's age, what it will be? So it will be 3y plus 5. And it's given that Raju's father's age is 3y plus 5. But actually it's also given that Raju's father is 44 years old. Hence we can say 3y plus 5 is equal to 44, and this is the equation of the given scenario. That is, if Raju's age is y, then 3y plus 5 is equal to 44. Example 10. A shopkeeper sells mangoes in two types of boxes, one small and one large. A large box contains as many as 8 small boxes plus 4 loose mangoes. Set up an equation which gives the number of mangoes in each small box. The number of mangoes in the large box is given to be 100. Now let's understand the situation first. Let's say I am a shopkeeper of mango and I am selling mangoes in two different types of boxes. I have one small box and I have one large box. Now small box is having certain capacity, let's say of X mangoes. So let's say in small box there are X mangoes, but large box capacity is really huge. So this large box can contain 8 small boxes and plus there are 4 loose boxes. So let's put it in equation. Let's say a small box contains M mangoes. Then a large box will contain 8 small boxes. So it would be 8 into M, and plus there is a space for 4 loose mangoes also. So large box capacity will be 8M plus 4, but it's given that the capacity is 100. So we can put an equation as 8M plus 4 is equal to 100. So with the help of this equation, 8M plus 4 is equal to 100, we can find out the value of M and we can find out the equation. And we can formulate the equation as 8M plus 4 is equal to 100. So basically an equation is like a weighing balance with equal weights in both the pans, in which case the arm of the balance is exactly horizontal. If we add same weights to both the pans, the arm remains horizontal. Similarly, if we can remove the weights from both the pans, the arm remains horizontal. So basically this equation is exactly like a weighing balance. So if you have seen the weighing balance, there is an equal amount of weight are there in the left plate and in the right plate of a weighing balance, and only when the weights are exactly equal, then only we can say that weighing balance is at its exactly balanced condition. Otherwise we say that it is imbalance. So similarly, whenever we have an equation, then values at the left hand side of the equation equal to sign and values at the right hand side of the equal to sign are exactly equal, which is exactly replicating to the balanced weighing scale. And we use this principle for solving an equation. So in order to solve the equation, what we need to do is we can add same amount to both the sides of equal to sign. We can subtract the same amount from both the sides. We can multiply with the same number to both the sides. We can divide with the same number to both the sides. So let's say an example, x plus 3 is equal to 8. Now let's say what we can do is, whenever we need to solve an equation, what we have already discussed, what we can do is we can add the same number, we can subtract the same number, we can multiply or divide by the same number to both the sides of the equal to sign. Now here let's say we need to solve x plus 3 is equal to 8. Now in order to remove this 3, what we will do is we will subtract 3 from both the sides. So let's say x plus 3 minus 3 is equal to 8 minus 3. Now this plus 3 and minus 3 will be cancelled, is equal to 8 minus 3. So x is equal to 5. So this is the only principle which we will be using while solving the equation. Example 11. Solve x minus 3 is equal to 10. X minus 3 is equal to 10. X minus 3 is equal to 10. Now what we need to do is we need to cancel this minus 3 in order to find out the value of x. Now what is the opposite operation of subtraction? It is addition. So what we will do is we will add 3 to both the sides of the equation. So add 3 to both the sides of equation. X minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 10 plus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 cancel and we get x is equal to 13 as the final answer. Example 12. Solve 5y is equal to 35. Now here what we are doing is y is multiplied by 5. which is equal to 35. Now what is the opposite operation of multiplication? That is division. So in order to cancel this 5, we need to divide 5y, divide both the sides of this equation by 5. So divide by 5 in both the sides of the equation. So 5y upon 5 is equal to 35 upon 5. This 5 will get cancelled, and this 5 ones are 1 and 5 sevens are 35. So y is equal to 7 is our final answer. Example 13. Solve 3n plus 7 is equal to 25. 3n plus 7 is equal to 25. Now here there are two operations. One is multiplication and one is addition. Now in order to reach towards 3n, first of all we need to remove the 7. Now this 7 is added. So we need to subtract 7 from both the sides of the equation in order to cancel out this 7. So 3n plus 7 minus 7 is equal to 25 minus 7. Now this plus 7 minus 7 will cancel each other and will have 3n is equal to 25 minus 7, which is equal to 18. Now we need to remove this 3. So this 3 is multiplied to n. So we need to divide this 3n by 3. So 3n upon 3 is equal to 18 upon 3. Now this 3 will get cancelled. So 3 ones are 3 and 3 6s are 18. That is n is equal to 6. Example 14. 2p minus 1 is equal to 23. Solve 2p minus 1 is equal to 23. Now there are two terms in the left hand side. 2p is one term and 1 is another term. So first of all you always need to remove the numerical part, and then we can solve the term where is the variable. So basically in order to remove this, in order to solve this equation, you cannot divide first by 2, but rather you need to separate out all the terms, and then wherever only the variable is remaining, only that term you need to adjust on the left hand side, and then only you will be able to solve the equation. So 2p minus 1 is equal to 23. So in order to cancel this minus 1, we need to add 1 to both the sides of the equation. So 2p minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 23 plus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 will cancel. That is 2p is equal to 24. Now in order to cancel this 2, we need to divide both the sides of the equation by 2. So 2p upon 2 is equal to 24 upon 2. Now this 2 will get cancelled, and this 2 ones are 2 and 2 12s are 24. So we'll have p is equal to 12 is the final solution of the equation. Example 15. Solve 12p minus 5 is equal to 25. Solve 12p minus 5 is equal to 25. So first of all, in order to solve this equation, we just need to have 12p on the left hand side. So what we will do is we will remove 5 from left hand side. In order to do so, what we need to do is we need to add 5 on both the sides. Add 5 to both the sides of the equation. 12p minus 5 plus 5 is equal to 25 plus 5. Minus 5 plus 5 cancel. 12p is equal to 30. Now we need to remove this 12. Divide both the sides by 12. So 12p upon 12 is equal to 30 upon 12. 12 cancel. P is equal to 30 upon 12. Now 6 2s are 12 and 6 5s are 30. So P is equal to 30 upon 12, which is equal to 5 upon 2. Example 16. Solve 4m plus 3 is equal to 18. Now in this equation there is a bracket. So 4 into there is a bracket. So here the 4 can be removed directly by dividing. But whenever there is no bracket, then in such a condition we have already discussed that we cannot remove that 4 directly. Now in order to remove 3 from both the sides, we need to subtract 3 from both the sides. Now in order to remove 3 from left hand side, we need to subtract 3 from both the sides. So m plus 3 minus 3 is equal to 9 by 2 minus 3, plus 3 minus 3 cancel. So m is equal to, no denominator means 1 denominator. So 9 by 2 minus 6 upon 2, which is equal to 3 upon 2. So m is equal to 3 upon 2. Example 17. Solve minus 2 into bracket x plus 3 is equal to 8. Minus 2 into bracket x plus 3 is equal to 8. Now this bracket x plus 3 is multiplied by minus 2. So here also we can initially remove this minus 2. Divide both the sides of the equation by minus 2. So minus 2 into x plus 3 upon minus 2 is equal to 8 upon minus 2. Minus 2 will be cancelled. So x plus 3 is equal to 8 upon minus 2 is equal to minus 4. Now we need to remove this plus 3. We need to subtract 3 from both the sides of the equation. So x plus 3 minus 3 is equal to minus 4 minus 3. Plus 3 minus 3 cancel. X is equal to minus 7 is our final answer. Example 18. The sum of 3 times of a number and 11 is 32. Find the number. Now we need to find out the number. So we will just assume that number as x. Let the number be x. 3 times of a number. 3 times of a number will be 3x. Sum of 3 times of a number and 11. Sum of 3 times of a number and 11, how much it will be? 3x plus 11, and that value is given as 32. Hence we can say 3x plus 11 is equal to 32. As that value is 32, so we can say that 3x plus 11 is equal to 32. And now we have to solve this equation. In order to solve this equation, we need to remove this 11. So we need to transpose this 11 to RHS. That means we need to subtract 11 from both the sides. That is 3x is equal to now 32 minus 11. So I have just now reduced the step of plus 11 minus 11 from the left hand side. You can also rewrite it as 3x plus 11 minus 11 is equal to 32 minus 11. So 3x is equal to 21. So I have just reduced the step of plus 11 minus 11. So you can also write 3x plus 11 minus 11 is equal to 32 minus 11. Hence 3x is equal to 21. Now in order to remove this 3, you need to divide both the sides by 3. So x is equal to 21 upon 3, which is equal to 7. So the required number is x. Example 19. Find a number such that 1/4 of a number is 3 more than 7. Now here also we need to create the equation and then we need to solve the equation. Let the number as y. To let the number as y, you can take any variable. 1/4 of the number. So 1/4 of the number is y upon 4. 1/4 of a number is 3 more than 7. So y upon 4, and it is 3 more than 7. Given equation is y by 4 minus 3 is equal to 7. Now in order to solve this equation, we need to add 3 to both the sides. So y by 4 minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 7 plus 3. So y by 4 is equal to 10. Now multiply both the sides by 4 in order to cancel 4 in the denominator. So y by 4 into 4 is equal to 10 into 4. This 4 will get cancelled. So y is equal to 40, and hence the required number is 40. We can always cross verify. Let's say 1/4 of the number 40. Now 1/4 of the number 40 is equal to 10, and 10 is 3 more than 7. So our answer is correct. Example 20. Raju's father's age is 5 years more than 3 times of Raju's age. Find Raju's age if his father's age is 44 years old. We had already formed the equation for this question. Let's say Raju's age is x. Raju's father's age is 5 years more than 3 times Raju's age. So 3 times Raju's age is how much? 3x. Now 5 years more. So 3x plus 5 and Raju's age is 44. So 3 times Raju's age is 3x plus 5 is equal to 44. 3x plus 5 is equal to 44. Now we will solve this equation. 3x plus 5 is equal to 44. Transposing 5, that means we will remove this 5 from both the sides. In order to do so, we need to subtract 5 from both the sides. So 3x plus 5 minus 5 is equal to 44 minus 5. So 3x is equal to 39. Now in order to remove 3, we need to divide both the sides by 3. आता 3 रिमूव्ह करण्यासाठी आपल्याला दोन्ही साईडला 3 ने डिवाइड करावं लागेल. 3x upon 3 is equal to 39 upon 3. 3 3 cancel. 3 1s are 3 and 3 13s are 39. X is equal to 13. Now what is x? X is Raju's age. Hence we can say Raju's age is 13 years old. Thank you for watching the complete video. In this video we have seen basic concept of equation. What is equation, how to form the equation, how to create the equation and how to solve the equation. If you have any queries or suggestions for me, then please do write in the comment box. In upcoming videos we will solve few more examples on equations. If you would like to watch the same video in Marathi language, then the same video is also available in Marathi language on our Marathi channel Amrita's Bling. Thank you for watching the complete video. Thank you.